Hey everyone, John Runner 88 here with another Star Wars figures review. There's multiple here. If you care to just look at your screen, you'll see that there's 4 clones right in the middle here, flanked by some ARC troopers and an old boy I got over here, and I will bring him up in a moment. This is the Phase 1 Clone Trooper 4-pack, and we have a very big issue with this 4-pack. The helmets are too small, and it's very frustrating. I do have to say that the face printing on these guys is phenomenal, and that makes the helmets being too small that much more frustrating, because I do not want to hurt these pretty faces here. But before we get to that, I do want to call attention to the box, which is all too close, and there you go. Well, you can see there's a little pop of color there, and some Clone Trooper boys. I do enjoy that they are sticking with the pop of color on these boxes, and the boxes are actually, I love them. I have my Stormtrooper box, and it is, I have like 12 my Stormtrooper box. I've got like 12 Stormtroopers in it right now. They're fantastic for putting these guys in when you're not using them. And when I'm not using these guys, I'm not going to put their helmets on. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to ruin their pretty faces. The only one that it kind of fits on is the lieutenant here, and that is because I will show, and it's not even that good. Like, I'll do it on camera. You gotta like wiggle it off. And I switched the heads out. He does come with the angry face, which I just can't get over how good these faces look. Like, even the fact that like somebody like sculpted like an angry Timor Morrison face to put on these clone troopers is just like, it's so good. But we've got these two, and then you get 2 of this face here, and then 1 of the angry, and 1 of the, it's like the Captain Hauser head. But they look so dang good. Like, the angry face is so good. It didn't fit like a lieutenant for me though, but definitely like a new like clone trooper just getting onto the battlefield he's gonna be angry and wanna just blast some clankas up. But these two, they've got the same face, but like one of them, he's got a lot more white in his eyes, and I kind of like that they're like a little bit different from each other. Like, the eyes aren't crooked or anything. This one just has a little more white. Like, he's like, it's my first day in the armor. And eventually he'll turn into this guy, you know? He'll be like, ugh, these clankers. But yes, the blasters, I do not know if these are a new sculpted blaster. They're not as flimsy as they normally are. But I don't remember the other ones having this like little ammo clip here. But they definitely are a little bit bigger than the normal like long blaster. I forget the exact designation for it, but definitely an improvement over what we usually get with like the ARC troopers and stuff. But let's see, we'll look at this helmet first here. You can already see there is some like rubbage in there. Yay, happy day. But you can really see it on, here we go. This isn't even getting it on the head all the way. You can see all the paint from the sides of the hair and the back of the hair. These helmets are just way too tight. They are designed initially for this head, which is like the like young clone body, or clone head. And it just goes on like, you know, pretty easily. And I'm assuming they didn't use the new heads for these guys, because the heads didn't fit in it. So I don't know why they thought it was appropriate to put them on here. The Phase 2 helmets fit because the Phase 2 helmets are like oversized a little bit. They were always a little too big, but they fit these heads good for the most part. But they need to just go to a swappable helmet. I don't know why they're doing, like, I know it's probably much cheaper, obviously, to give us these crappy rubber helmets. But this is an old helmet from this guy that I showed you. And it slips on nice and easy. So it slips on. That goes on so smooth. I don't know why they don't go to, like, if they're going to do it, do like this more like rubbery helmet. This rubber is too hard, and it is like you really have to. I'll put it on once. Look at that. Too tight. It like warps the helmet and everything. But yeah, great set. But when I use these guys, I think I'm going to be swapping the heads out with like see if I have any smaller heads that I can pop on them when I have their helmets on. But when I'm storing them away, I'm keeping their helmets off because I don't want to deal with them. Their beautiful faces getting ruined. But that there is the Phase 1 Clone Trooper 4-pack. It was up on Hasbro Pulse. I'm sure it's still up there. I haven't checked, but they don't seem to sell out. They might get like a restock or something. I don't know. But yeah, like this helmet is the only one that goes on well. The other ones just don't go on like at all. So I'm not putting them on for now. I'll store them with them in their box. I'll put them all in their box. I think I have a little container I could keep their helmets in so they don't get like smushed up or anything. And I'll try and find some heads that can fit on their heads. And those are my kids ruining my video right now. So there you go. So I'll look for some heads that can fit on their bodies, that can fit the helmets. I'm sure I got some on some older figures. But yeah, that's my video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, JohnRunner88 as well, where you can find some other videos, pictures from behind the scenes and stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye, guys.